Historical Reconstruction of Aryan X. Episode 80, The Reconstruction and Fall of the Ha Dynasty. In the previous episode, I mentioned that although the Ha Dynasty fell with the death of Ha Wu, King Yu of Ha, it was reconstructed due to the Huangyang Paul-like abdication of the imperial throne by the third emperor Nu Dangan. 1. The successors of the Ha Dynasty. Let's examine the succession of the Ha throne in history, focusing on the place names that appear, and specifically Jeku, where the capital was said to have been moved. The monarchs of the Ha dynasty. Wu, the founding monarch of the Ha dynasty who inherited the throne from Emperor Shun of the Yao Shun era and established the system of hereditary succession from father to son. Ge, as the son of Wu, he toured the east and passed away at Hoige, gathering and accounting. The world was given to Ik. After the 3-year mourning period ended, Ik yielded to U's son Ge and fled to hide south of Gisan, Winnowing Basket Mountain. Since Ge, the son of U, was wise, the hearts of the world turned to him. Although U gave the throne to Ik upon his death, the world considered Ik insufficient because he had not assisted U for very long. Thus, all the feudal lords left Ik to pay respects to Ge, saying he is the son of our ruler, Je-U. Consequently, Ge finally ascended to the position of son of heaven, becoming Ha-Hu-Je-Ge. Taikong. According to the Bamboo Annals, he set the capital at Jim-Sim. He was the grandson of King Wu, but unlike him, he focused only on luxury and lost the trust of the people. While Taikong went hunting with his subordinates, a man named Hu Ye from Yugong, having exhaustion, rebelled and occupied the capital. Taikong fled and asked surrounding feudal lords for aid, but was rejected by all. He lived a life on the run until his death. Zhengkong. The younger brother of Taikong, he was enthroned by Hu Ye. However, after a power struggle with Hu Ye, he was ousted from the throne. Song. As the son of Zhengkong, after Zhengkong died, he was enthroned by the surviving ministers of Ha at Jeku. However, he committed suicide when the city was besieged by Hu Ye's forces. Let's clarify the location of Jeku, where Sung of the Ha was enthroned. The character Je in Jeku refers to the same place where the monarchs of the Samje, 3 emperors era, the era of Jeajeng Ilchi, unity of religion and politics, namely Soho Gumchan, Jonuk Goyong, and Jaeguk Koshin resided. The Hanjaku generally means land or hill, so Jeegu was the place where the Samje resided. Let's verify if this was indeed the site of the emperor's castle. This is a poem from Dongmun San, a collection of literature from Joseon, Korea's last dynasty. Beneath Gyeongwan, the old town of Chongping, in front of Yeongho-dae, the old capital of the emperor. Looking at the desolation of the capital of the previous Goryeo dynasty upon the founding of Joseon, the poet expressed these sentiments. Strangely, the poem recites the 2 most famous place names there, Gyeongwan and Yeongho-dae. Beneath Gyeongwan, the old town of Chongping, in front of Yeongho-dae, the old capital of the emperor. The town of Chongping, located beneath Gyeongwan, where the Goryeo capital was, and in front of Yeongho-dae, is called Jaegyeong, emperor's capital. Jaegyeong and Jaegu, where Song of the Ha was enthroned, are different ways of expressing the same location. Let's examine the name Chongping, where the Samje resided, through Korean geographical books. In Korean geographical books, the name Chongping is referred to as Myeong or Myeongping. This implies that Chang'an in Chinese history and Hanyang in Korean history, where the emperor's castle was, were also called Chongping. The connection of Chongping to the place names Myeongyang and Myeongping will be proven again through Gil, the last king of Ha. Sokong. When Song died, his queen, who was pregnant, fled to her maiden home, Yu-ing, and gave birth to a son. This was Sokong. Sokong was cared for by the remaining ministers of Ha, and upon reaching adulthood, he raised an army, killed Han Chak, and restored the Ha royal family. Afterward, the line passed through Ju, Gui, Myeong, Sale, Bulgong, Kyung, Kin, reaching Konggap. Konggap. When Jae Kin passed away, Jae Bulhong's son, Jae Konggap, ascended to the throne. Konggap loved ghosts and indulged in lewdness. The virtue of the Ha-Hu clan declined, and feudal lords rebelled. Heaven sent down 2 dragons, one male and one female. Konggap did not know how to raise dragons and could not find Han Liangshi, dragon-rearing clan. A descendant of Tao Dangshi named Yu Lu learned how to tame dragons from Han Liangshi and served King Konggap. Konggap gave him the surname Liangshi, dragon-driving clan, and granted him the land of the Shi Wei descendants. When the female dragon died, he fed it to Ha-Hu, Konggap. When Ha-Hu sent people to look for the dragon, he became afraid and fled to another place. Afterward, the line passed through Go, Bal, and reached the last king of Ha, Gale. 2. The last king of Ha, Gale. Gale, the tyrant and luxurious monarch of Ha. Along with King Ju of Shang, he is called one of the worst tyrants. Ignoring Yi Yun's advice and managing state affairs arbitrarily, he lost his life after being defeated by King Tong, the founder of the Shang Dynasty. Gale fled to Myeong and was eventually banished and died. Gale said to people, "I regret that I did not kill Tong, the founder of Shang at Ha Day, which led to this situation." Shang Tong ascended to the Son of Heaven, replacing the Ha dynasty. Tong appointed the descendants of Ha as feudal lords, and during the Zhou dynasty, they were enfeased in Qi. It is said that the capital of Gale, the last king of Ha, was Ha Nam. Now let's also examine the location of Myeong, where Gale fled from King Tong's attack. Ha Nam, south of the river. Photo of Gwanzhong, Turkmenistan in Central Asia, where the emperor's castle was. Ha Nam means south of the river. The red area south of the Han River, the river flowing through Hanyang and Chang'an, where the emperor's castle was, is the historical Huangju and Ha Nam, where the palaces of dynasties were. Myeong. If we examine Myeong, the place name where Gale, the last king of Ha, fled from King Tong of Shang, the location of the Ha dynasty in history will be revealed nakedly. A characteristic of Korean geographical Hanja names is that the nature of the place name is determined by the first character. In other words, the meaning of the place name Myeong depends on the character Myeong, cry or sound. Above, I stated that Je-ku, or Song of the Ha, was enthroned, is the town of Chongping. I said this was where the emperor's castle was. In Korean geographical books, the name Chongping is referred to as Myeongyang or Myeongping. Myeongyang and Myeongping, or Song, was enthroned, and Myeongjo, where Gale, the last king of Ha, fled to, were using the same place name character, Myeong. The historical place names of the Ha dynasty in Chinese history and Korean geographical books are in alignment. In the next episode, the Shang dynasty, which destroyed Ha, will appear. Please refer to the attached blog for details regarding the YouTube video release schedule and titles, as well as the title and table of contents of the prepared book. https://blog.naver.com/GOKIM Garcia.